Today I wanted to talk about low effort routines that produce high results for moms over 40. So if you're a mom over 40 struggling to discover freedom, trying to figure out how to get ahead in 2026, but not really getting the results that you've been seeking for, then this is for you. So guys, look, if you haven't uh, tried yet switching around your routines, then definitely guys, this is something that you want to try, especially if you haven't been getting any results. So typically what I find a lot of folks do, I see them kind of constantly post and don't really kind of look back to smell the roses. So guys, we're gonna have to change that around. I noticed that this is happening for many of you. You post and don't slow down to smell the roses. And as a result, you get overwhelmed, and as a result, you get cooked fairly quick. So, this is what's been working for me for how I managed to get out of this situation. And it does have to do with social platforms and native features of each platform. So, what does that mean? So, look, if you're just posting like a lazy post, lazy ghost and post, then you might as well don't post. Why? Because there's certain things that you want to do that are uh, relevant to the post itself, but outside of the posting. So, for example, when I make a post, I jump into ChatGPT and literally ask some questions inside of a ChatGPT project for how to create a post. What should I say? What title? What hashtags? Etc. 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 Now, um, why do I explicitly do that? Because how come I can't just go ahead and automate that? Well, you can, and most certainly you should to some degree, but certain things that you don't really want to automate, like posting itself on the platforms, you get dinged right away by Meta, by any of those platforms. So you could have your VAs and prepare everything ahead of time, but uh, you know, your VA has to be baked into the business system. And of course, rarely do you find VAs who are baked into the business system, meaning you fall into that trap of constantly having to explain everything, guys. So, how do we produce very good, high impactful results with low effort? This is how. I've been looking at this for the past 2 years. Nothing was working until I tried this, and it worked for me. I started getting exponential results, and yeah, so I'm gonna just break it down for you. This is what you gotta do, guys. For any of you who are just posting and hoping that you're gonna get results,